did your salesperson review the manufacturer's limited warranty with you?
A little bit, but not too much into it.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, what's your understanding of it?
Just that the 4-year 50 is covered in the front and the back of the vehicle, essentially.
Okay. So just so there's no surprises, I would like to take a few minutes and review the limitations within that coverage. All right?
Sounds good.
Now, you did mention, so it is for your 50,000 miles. So with Land Rover, you do get your powertrain warranty for the same amount.
Nice.
Right? So within the first 4 years and 50,000 miles, your powertrain warranty coverage, which would be internally lubricated parts, only inside the motor and the drive axles would you cover. All right. Now, with your manufacturer's limited warranty, this would be protecting you for any kind of manufacturer defects on the vehicle. Now, you can sit here and say, what is a defect, right? So a defect is either a bad part from factory that was assembled correctly, or it would be a good part that was assembled incorrectly. So say that would happen, you would be risk-free and you have peace of mind for the first 4 years of ownership. All right, this would cover 100% of the part cost, your labor cost, which here at our dealership, it's currently $229 for 1 hour of labor.
Oh, wow.
All right, but 100% of that would be covered, so you have no risk there. And you have the peace of mind of that zero deductible as well. All right, now you did mention to me earlier that part of the reason you bought this car was because of all the safety features available, and the Apple CarPlay to you was everything, more importantly. I just want to make sure you understand as a consumer, such as you and I, you would be responsible for that technology if it were to go bad, right? So your sensors, your control modules, your AC compressor, Apple CarPlay, these are all things that we would be at financial risk for, all right? And you'd have to pay out of pocket outside of that manufacturer warranty. So towing is also included. Land Rover's 24-hour premier service. So as a VIP customer, God forbid you do break down on the side of the road. I know you mentioned to me it hasn't happened just quite yet, but if it were to happen and you did get stuck, just have that peace of mind that they would come and get you. It's 24-hour service again. They would cover the cost of towing. Now, while the manufacturer doesn't cover the cost of alternative transportation after you get to the closest dealership, we actually here take pride in taking care of our customers. So we would accommodate you with a rideshare service, another form of transportation, and if even available, a loaner car. Okay, so your tires. Land Rover itself doesn't have any kind of manufacturer coverage. However, the Pirellis that are on your car now, they would cover you for the first 12 months of ownership if there was some kind of defect on them. So not a road hazard, not if you hit a pothole or you get a slash in your tire, right? That would be your responsibility. However, if there is a misaligned tread or the tire won't hold air, that would be something that would be covered. You do get a 6-year and unlimited mile rust and corrosion warranty. So not the kind of rust that's under your car from living up here in New England and from all the snow and the salt they throw on the road. However, if there was rust coming from inside the vehicle, you would be covered and have that peace of mind, okay, for the first 6 years of your ownership cycle. Going over this, is there any kind of question you have?
No, kind of explained all of it.
Okay, great. I'll have you sign right here and we'll move on to the best part. Great. As I mentioned, this is my favorite part. This is the best part. So now it's really time to personalize your ownership experience. So we're going to go over a couple. I'm going to edit this out. You can choose to take delivery of your vehicle today at your base payment of $823 at the 3.5% APR for your 72-month term. Okay. However, based on what our previous discussion, you could choose one of the options below. All right. So we previously discussed personalizing your ownership experience. Let's just review a couple of the options. Now, in the preferred package, your vehicle service contract, you mentioned to me that you're driving about 18,000 miles per year. Now, your loan is 72 months. And the manufacturer warranty only covers the first half of that. So I've included the 72-month coverage for up to 85,000 miles, so that the entire term of your loan, you would have that peace of mind and you wouldn't have to worry about any kind of manufacturer defect on the vehicle. Okay, protecting you from that financial risk.
Perfect.
Now, you mentioned to me earlier that your insurance agent didn't discuss your financial liability when it comes to, in the case of a total loss for your vehicle.
Yeah.
So I've included the gap insurance. Say, for example, you were to total this vehicle within the first 6 years of ownership. Your insurance company would pay out, say, for example, $15,000, whatever that market value of your car today is. But what about if you have a $20,000 balance with the bank? That $5,000 difference would now be eliminated. You would have the peace of mind to not have to come out of pocket with any cost to you. Okay? Now, scheduled maintenance. I know you've been a loyal customer to us for the past few years on the Jaguar side. You would continue to have that amazing service and have the peace of mind for up to 6 years. So you just come on in twice a year for your regular scheduled maintenance, drop the keys off. Of course, you can have a loaner, as you always set up with Paul anyways, and we would continue that coverage that you have, the peace of mind.
Cool.
Now, road hazards. You did mention to me that your wife took your car out one time and came back with 3 curved rims.
Yeah.
That was an ouch to your wallet. So I just want to make sure that you don't bear that financial responsibility anymore. Now, keep in mind, this would cover you for up to 5 years. In the case of any kind of curved rim, and say you happen to pop a tire or you hit a pothole and you're stuck on the side of the road, just bear in mind that you would have unlimited claims. So if this did happen once a month for the next 12 months, you would be covered. Okay, I hope not, but it is possible. Everything's possible. So you'll have that peace of mind and you wouldn't have to bear another expense out of pocket in addition to the loan.
Gotcha.
All right, so your windshield protection. Why is this so important? You mentioned to me that the technology in this car was the reason you're upgrading from your previous model. Now, cars and windshields aren't just glass anymore. Most of the technology is built into the windshield, and a lot of the technology requires replacing when it breaks. I know you haven't had this situation just quite yet, but if in the case that you did need a new windshield and it did crack, this would be about a minimum of $2,000 cost for a brand new windshield. So this will bear that burden of expense for up to 5 years if this were to ever to happen, and it would ensure that you are 100% safe moving forward and zero cost to you as a consumer. You did mention to me before that you love to keep your white cars clean. We all know how difficult that is. But if you do like that squeaky clean feeling, we have the environmental protection program. So you can bring your vehicle in once a year. We're going to restore it back to perfect showroom condition. It's going to protect your car, more importantly, from that tree pollen and the sap and acid rain that could possibly get on your car. I know you mentioned you park under a tree at work and you hate how the second you wash it, the pollen appears right away on it. I love a clean car, who doesn't? So this, again, it's going to also protect your investment. So with this coverage, it's going to it won't decrease the value of your vehicle with the years moving forward for up to 5 years.
Very nice.
So with the preferred plan, is there any questions that you have?
No, not really.
Great. So with our value option, you still have all the great benefits of the preferred. You're only forfeiting that environmental protection program. All right. So not having that coverage would decrease your payments of $927. Okay. With your basic coverage, you're still enjoying the vehicle service contract, your maintenance program, your road hazard protection, and especially that gap coverage. Okay, but you are now forfeiting not only the environmental protection, but that windshield replacement too. So keep in mind, you will bear that expense of replacing the technology and the windshield. But if we do go forward with that basic coverage, your payment would decrease to about $911 over the 72 months. And your final option would be your economy package. So you're still getting that amazing service contract, protecting you from, manufacturer defects, your gap, and your maintenance. But bear in mind, hit another pothole, you're not going to be covered. You are declining that coverage. However, it would give you the option of having your payment at $896.29. So with all these options, AJ, what would be the best one for you?
I think I'm declining. I'm just gonna stay with the base payment of that 823 for now.
Okay, no problem at all. Just out of curiosity, on your previous cars, did you ever set up automatic payments or did you mail in?
I usually set up the automatic payments right around my,
Right.
when I get paid, so it comes out right when that
I
happens.
find that the easiest way,
Yeah.
so you're just out of sight, out of mind. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to help you today setting that up due to privacy issues,
Okay,
but you will receive your first statement in the mail in about 2 to 3 weeks, after we finalize all our paperwork, and it will have your new account number on there, which you can go ahead and set up automatic payments. If you have any trouble at all, by all means, you can give me a call. I'm happy to walk you through it.
perfect.
All right? So, moving forward, staying with your base payment at the 823 as you selected is an option. However, with the new technology in this car and with your coverage expiring in less than 2 years due to the miles you drive, I'm a little bit surprised that you didn't go with the vehicle service contract. It does include that coverage for the important technology that you're going to depend on your daily commute. So, would you agree that it makes sense to add this vehicle service contract protection for only $46 a month?
When we put it that way, I think I'll go forward with the vehicle service contract.
Great. We'll get that added coverage added.
Cool.
Do you want your first payment to be a month from today or in 45 days?
I'll stick with the 30 days too.
Okay, great. We'll set it up that way.
Thank you.